everybody, this is the website boy again with tutorial number 15, and today we're going to be building the footer and cleaning up some files. This is going to be one of the most important tutorials of the whole series, since we're going to be fixing a couple things, and we're going to be adding the footer. All right, so you got to actually pay very close attention to this video. Don't skip it up because you're going to miss it later on. So let's go. All right, for those of you that want to do everything like me, I understand you. I want to do everything like me. You can install Sublime Text 2 and the Emmet plugin just to write code a little faster, right? Actually, a lot faster. For those of you that don't have this option of Sublime Text, you can install Notepad++, which is free for Windows, and the Text Wrangler, which is free for Mac users. And for those of you out there that want to download exercise files, and I understand, you can go to my website, thewebsiteboy.com/snippets. And guess what? You can also watch the tutorials at my website. That's cool, right? But anyway, for those of you out there that see this thumbs up, don't forget to click it if you like my videos. I mean, this means the world to me, right? And I appreciate it very much. For those of you out there that want to navigate my course, this is how you do it. You can click the next for the next video and the for the previous videos, right? You can also subscribe to my channel immediately. And every time I upload one of my videos, guess what? You get an email automatically to your email box. That is cool. For those of you out there that like my videos, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are my world. You make more videos every single day, all right? You wake me up in the morning and you keep me awake at nighttime. Thank you so much. Let's continue with the tutorial. All right, so we're gonna be doing some cleaning up and making some pages and making sure they work right on this tutorial. So let's go ahead and open our document root. Let's open up our co-editor, and we are kind of missing some pages. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Let's go to our full root, our index page, and we see that we have about page, and that's working, but we go to speaker, that's not working, context not working, register. So we have 3 pages here that are not working. We're gonna need to fix that, and we need to also make the speakers page that we haven't made yet. So let's first make that speakers page. Let's go to index, because that's the best file to do that with, right? And let's do a save as here. Control Shift S, or Command Shift S in the Mac. All right, and Control Shift S on the Windows. All right, guys. So you should know that by now. Register.php is a page that we're making. Let's just save it. Let's rename this to register. All right, and I just want to include something like maybe just just put register here, just for so that we know. All right, another thing is that we got a script file because we did a save out from the index. All right, so remember that, and we need to include that in the, make sure the contact page has that, and the about page has that. I think we the about page has it right now. Contact register, actually we already had a register page, that PHP in there, and we just made another one here, but that's fine. This register, it's not applicable since it's even misspelled. Actually, this one right here, let's just take that off. All right, so let's go to the browser, refresh. Let's also grab the header and includes header and label this. So let's just, this one is going there where it's supposed to go. This one, it's, this is all speakers. This is actually, we're not gonna need this tab index here. I don't know why. I'm gonna fix that. You should have the right files. All right, so actually just right there. And all right, so that we're doing a little cleaning up, I told you. So that's that's the way this works. Let's just, this links here, right here, contact, let's just fix that, contact.php, and the register.php. So when we go there, it actually goes there, right? So refresh, go back, and then we click about, Then this one, of course, is gonna go to this page, which is not yet available. Uh, Let me spell that probably. Contact is going to contact. We need to add the header there, and the register has the header already because we did a save as from the um, index. So let's go to contact and fix that. All right. So let's grab the include from index from register and take it to contact. Right. So right here, refresh. Right here, boom, and we have that working there. Okay. And we also need to make sure it has a script .js. So take it from register.php, go to contact in the bottom, make sure that that's there included. So that way, when we go to that contact page, it's selected. So we have that working. This is working. Speakers PHP is not working because the link is not supposed to be. Let's go to the header. The link is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be up there on the drop down, right? Actually, right here. So we got speakers, and this is supposed to go to speakers.php when you click on it, and it's not going there. All right, let's fix that. Let's see what happens. Speakers. We don't have that speakers page, so let's make a save as from that register PHP. Let's do save as and speakers.php. All right, and we save it. Make sure that you change all the body ID to speakers, and the script tag is in there, script.js, so that shouldn't be a problem. And you also want to change this to register if you want, so if we go to this, then it's gonna find it. So we got the home page is working, the about page is working, the speakers is working, but click on there. Okay, we'll fix that later, but it's working. Contact and the register, we need to make sure that this is actually linking in the script.js. So let's go to the script.js now and make sure that it actually is working here. So let's do a copy to one of these files, code lines, and make sure that the register actually was a register. Which one was the one that we were missing? Register, yes. All right. So let's make sure that that's working there, and that we are targeting that ID from there, and we come here, refresh, and now it is working. All right, go there. We might have to target this later via JavaScript or something. All right, so one thing that you might want to do is actually use what we use in the use a heading for that specific page, so that way you can know where you are. You should know where you are, but just to make it more uh, noticeable. All right, actually right here, contact, that's good. About, make sure the about page is all right. All right, so refresh, we go to register, it says register. Contact, of course, is on top. Why is it on top? What isn't? Oh, because it's on top of that header. All right, so it shouldn't be there. It actually should be in the content section. Jesus, right here. There we go. All right, so that's there. The about should be in the same place. Content, make sure it's under contact. Now includes header, and that was easy to miss because we have a PHP file here, and we are sometimes thinking that it's part of are regular tags and it's not. So make sure that it doesn't happen to you. Register, about, and then home. Let's do that in index. All right, let's go to index. All right, actually I was gonna make the same mistake again, and we are going to be including that footer right now, right? So actually, let's do that in the next tutorial since this one went a little further than I thought. So we got the home fixed up, we got the about fixed up. We are probably gonna fix this up later, but if you go to the, we need to fix that. Okay, let's fix that register. All right, right here. So it's actually register PHP is displaying something on top of here. If we go to it again, it's on the header. So let's go to the header and fix that mistake. Nope, 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 nope. It's here. It's messing around with me. It's messing around with me. This speaker is coming from somewhere. It's in the register. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's in the speaker page. Oh man, I tell you, when you wake up early, it's a problem. All right, it's a problem because sometimes you're tired. Anyways, and you can't think straight. So this one already has it. We don't have to mess around. We just have to delete it. So refresh, and we're good. So home, about, contact, register, and speaker. All right. So we're good. Now let's add the footer. So now what we want to do is actually use another includes file. But first we need to make sure that we um, go to the header and do a save as here. The save as, and let's call this footer. And the reason why we're doing a save as here is because we're gonna be on the same folder, includes, right? So this footer is gonna be inside this includes, this file is gonna be inside this includes folder, just like the header. So save as, all right? And let's just delete all this because we are in the footer. We don't need, and then let's just leave this open. So let's start doing a section here on the footer. Let's add a class of container, and let's just put this down and comment this, make sure that it says container there. And let's add a row here. Let's add the footer semantic HTML tag, and let's add a class to it, row, to separate it. You need to do this. Sometimes the footer will just go and flow above everything else. You don't want that. Let's add a navigation tag here. And then why we want to do that is because this is a navigation that we're going to be building here on the footer. So navigation doesn't really need to be on top here all the time. So it could be in the footer. So just know that. Let's add a class of the Bootstrap original class of a call LG12. All right, and then inside here we're gonna add a UL with some list items. But let's first add a class of, let's use a something that we already did in the first Bootstrap tutorial, which was a breadcrumb. So let's do that, and let's add some list items. I want to add around, I said 4 list items, and inside those list items I'm gonna also have some anchor tags with something in there just for now, and then later on we'll uh, change this to something else more meaningful. All right, so, and then I'll also get some of these files linked to some other pages. All right, so we can, for now we can just have it saying something like policy um, terms, maybe contact. All right, and here it could say something like, maybe, I don't know, Just for example, this we might change this later, but just this is what some sites will usually say in the bottom of it, right? So we save this. Let's make sure it's neat. All right. Make your comments. Don't forget because you can get lost, right? Even though this explains it very easily by saying the word tag, but this would say breadcrumb. Okay. So that should be good to go. Now that if we go here and we refresh and nothing happens, the reason is, and this is the index.php, is because we need to include that footer, just like we did with the header. All right. So let's go to the index, and you can see the PHP include here function. So we need to copy it and add it to the bottom here somewhere. All right. So we're gonna add it in the bottom of here of content. All right, and we are going to call it footer, and we go to our page and we refresh. We don't see anything. That's because we added footer, and let's just save it here. Make sure that we save it and refresh it. It still does not work. Footer.php, footer.php includes. Let's just make sure that this is in the right place. All right. Actually, it might not look like anything because it should be. Actually, of course, it's not gonna do anything because we made a boo-boo here. We comment all this out. Section here, we didn't close it right, so that's why. Be careful. Refresh. Let's save it first. Let's make sure we don't have anything commented out. Everything else is working. As you can see here, we have another problem. There we go. Refresh. Now it should work. All right, so we are good to go there. All right, so now everything is fine, as you can see here. All right, so our pages are working very good, and we have no problems whatsoever. Now we included the footer on the index, but we need to include the footer on all the rest of the pages. So you can either watch me do it, or go to the next video and you know uh, or do it and then go to the next video. I mean, it's up to you. So I'm gonna start doing it right now so you can keep going watching the video as I do it, and then you can just go ahead and follow me. So let's do that right now. All right, so let's get the footer from here and add it to all our pages. So I'm gonna add it to speakers because that's what I got here right now. So make sure that it's below content. All right, let's go to a contact page, below content. Now one thing to make sure is make sure you fix this little comment line there, because I just saw it there and it's not gonna work if this thing is all messed up like I had it in the beginning. All right, so just those little mistakes there can cause you to go crazy, and you know things not might not work exactly like you want them to when you make a mistake, especially when you're sleeping like I am right now. Ugh, sleepy. Anyway, we add the footer there. Let's go to the register one page and let's fix that comment and add it here. So now if we go to each individual page, we refresh, go to about page, that's there. We go to the contact page, that's there. We go to the register page, that's there. Let's go to the speaker page, and that's there. All right. And the speakers page, of course, should say speakers instead of register. All right. So Make sure you correct that too. If you follow me and made the mistake, hopefully you was smart enough to actually know that I made a mistake, and not smart enough, but at least paying attention to what I was doing. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this tutorial, like the video, and let's go to the next video. All right. So, thank you so much. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now so that way you can get some cool videos like this. And I talk to you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.